Unlike today, there's just a few more thunderstorms around the area that we'll be tracking, and wind and lightning, not something any of us need, especially those out on a golf course. And today, a beautiful day, a warm day, and we're seeing a little bit of smoke and haze there in the distance, and some of that smoke and haze coming in from wildfires from Canada. Air quality alerts may be issued if the jet stream carries some of that smoke and haze into Colorado moving through Friday and the weekend. Speaking of the weekend, folks getting on the road early for a jump on the weekend. I-70 looks good today with temperatures in the high country above average. Steamboat at 90, 90 in Eagle, 81 in Gunnison, 93 degrees today in Denver. Slightly cooler out across the eastern plains with temperatures in the 80s. Higher humidity values, so some of these storms that actually hold together crossing I-25 may actually be able to bring some rain to eastern Colorado. But Denver pretty dry, 93 at the airport, humidity at 22%, and winds are southeast at 13. As we track the moisture coming in from the southwest, we're watching Hurricane Hilary off the coast of Baja, Mexico, and now moving towards Southern California. A lot of that water could create flooding concerns across the southwest and Southern California. We'll trap and kind of entrap some of that moisture underneath this dominant ridge. And so what that means is slower moving storms over the higher terrain could be good rain producers. We just hope there's not too much rain under some of the slower moving storms that could create some mudslide issues. Relatively dry for Denver and the eastern plains tonight, with one or two of these high base storms producing a little bit of lightning outside of Broomfield, Boulder, Winter Park up toward Bailey and Fairplay as they track toward the northeast. Dominant ridge of high pressure beginning to shift east just a little bit, but that will also help to pull up some of that tropical moisture from Hilary off the coast of California as it eventually begins to move west-northwest away from the continental U.S. We'll see that high pressure ridge shift into the central plains, and that's when we won't be dealing with severe weather necessarily, just garden variety thunderstorms expected over the next couple of days, but the heat goes up. We got 95 in Denver, 96 Tulsa, 110 in Dallas, 100 in New Orleans. So as you can imagine, dangerous and heat advisories posted, especially in the southern plain states, but now we're adding northern plain states, Pacific Northwest, areas outside of Portland, Seattle, even the San Francisco Bay Area seeing unusually warm conditions. So we'll watch this moisture feeding in. We have isolated foothill and mountain storms tonight, a mostly sunny start to the day tomorrow, and there's about a 20% chance of rain from storms late in the day as they track from the southwest to the northeast. They're fast moving, but again, wind and lightning, something we'll be watching, moving from about 3 to 6 p.m. on that Friday afternoon time period. If you get any rain tomorrow, count yourself lucky. Temperatures in the 60s for eastern Colorado, 40s up over the higher terrain. Highs tomorrow above average, 95 for Denver, triple-digit highs in southeastern Colorado and low 90s through the western slope, 80 for Idaho Springs and 86 in Pine Junction on a Friday afternoon. Fair skies and 66 in Denver for tonight. We've got sunshine tomorrow, temperatures climbing out of the 70s into the mid-90s, 20% chance of storms that may actually bring a little bit of rain to Denver between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. And then we turn up the summer heat, and the heat rolls on with sunshine and mid-90s Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Slow cooling trend back to the upper 80s and low 90s middle of next week, and a better chance of thunderstorms from moisture coming in. But the clouds at sunrise and sunset have been so beautiful. This shot out of Windsor from Rick Haynes.